Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I know it's been a minute since I made the last video, and I thought I was gonna keep making videos, but then I just didn't have the desire to do it. Switched up my jobs again. I don't run in the US anymore. I started running again to Alaska, and that's what I did before I started running in the US. But since I moved to South Carolina, I just wanted to do just the US because I kind of had no choice there. But since everything has been going on with the rates and everything, I just decided that, you know, I'm gonna try it again. And they're paying much better than they were before, so it makes it more worth it. So yeah, what I do now, I just fly from South Carolina to Washington, and then pick up my truck, pick up my load, and I head out, come back, fly right back home, you know, sit home for about a week, and keep doing the same thing. So that's pretty much what's been going on. I've been doing it since November. Right now it's August 11th. So it's almost been a year, just shy of a few months. So yeah, and I'm planning to keep doing it for a while. Since working here for already this long, I already got so used to it again that I don't even want to drive in the US anymore. I just want to keep doing this. I'd rather fly back and forth. I enjoy that more than running in the US. Here it takes me a week to do a trip to Alaska and back, and I can be home for a week, you know. So pretty much I'm doing 2 trips a month. So I'm home a week on, a week off, and I like that. In the US right now, I know it's been really bad. The rates have been really crappy, and a lot of guys have been complaining. I don't have anything to complain about. You know, so far, everything has been good. I'll just take you guys, you know, through the process, you know, how it is, the roads here. We do get paid a little bit more, obviously, than everybody else, but the roads are really, you know, the correct word is pure crap, but the whole road is not like that, but most of it is. We kind of get used to it. The summertime especially is really rough, because the summertime is where the roads are just so beat up. They're doing a bunch of construction work, and it's horrible. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. There's no snow right now, so we have to make the best of it. But it really wears down your equipment. I mean, everything, absolutely everything. It's insane. As long as they pay, I'm gonna keep doing it. So as of right now, I'm in Anchorage, Alaska. We got some fresh fish. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And that is going to Delta. I have 2 drops, one in Delta and one in Surrey, and that is like around the Vancouver metro area in BC. And then from that, I'm gonna get unloaded, and I'm just gonna go back to Seattle, and then park my truck and fly back home, and then come back out the next week. This is where we usually park over here in Anchorage when we're doing our reset. Usually I park over there though, but so this is what my truck looks like now. We got the big old moose bumper on there. It's an alley arc. It's not the best one. It's a cheaper one, but not the best one. I had a bar going across the whole bumper right there, but I cut all that off because it was sitting way too low. I mean, there was literally like 3 inches of clearance right there, because in the winter time that makes it a big problem. Even in the summertime, you hit a bunch of potholes, you hit the bumper, it's a whole mess. Now we got the rigid light bar, the rigid hyper spotlights up there in the mirrors. So yeah, I mean, it's Alaska ready. And just that rigid light bar and those 2 lights up there, and then that one, that was like $2 grand. So, and this bumper was like almost $6 grand. So all that stuff, you know, put together, it's not, you know, it's not cheap for sure. So this is what we picked up in Homer, Alaska. So yeah, we got like, I believe 32,000 pounds of just the fish. So that's not including ice or the packaging or the pallets or anything. So we're not too heavy. I think gross about 40,000, which is actually pretty light, because usually if you go to Vancouver, you're probably like 46, maybe 48, and that's just because in Canada you can have like 86,000 gross, and you don't need any permits or anything, and you can have like 38 on your trailer axles and 38 on your drives. 38 or 36, I don't really remember, but it's one of those. So this is what I bought at Walmart. Got some water for refreshments. I got some Rockstar so you don't pass out and hit your head. Flip over your truck. And then we got some Rotella. It's actually cheaper to buy it in Alaska because there is no tax, you know. So you save like 20 bucks. And then we got some black ice to keep that truck smelling nice and fresh and keep that butt cheek smell out of there. And we also got some bug remover Rain-X because we are low. We don't have no mo. So as you guys can see, we got a pretty dry setup here. There's no oil leaks anymore. Everything is super dry. And it only costs like 14K, I believe, because I did the clutch also, and then a bunch of other stuff on the trailer and the truck. Yeah, that one bill was like 14K, and that was a pretty hard pill to swallow. We did the front cover over here because it was leaking bad, very, very bad. This is just for the light bar and a bunch of wiring for all the lights and everything. But yeah, pretty dry engine. The only thing that I noticed, it's leaking a little bit of coolant right here. Nothing major, but something that, oh, what the heck, got a little bit of oil seeping through the crankcase filter. That's not good. But yeah, so far so good. She's been pulling strong, honestly. And this thing right here upsets a lot of cat drivers. This thing is tuned 600 horsepower, 2050 torque, and it goes good. So yeah, right now it's like 7 p.m. and I have to drive until 9 a.m. in the morning. Gotta finish up that 15-hour clock, and I'm planning to be in Vancouver on Monday morning. So right now it's Friday night. Monday morning, hopefully, we'll see how that goes. Just gotta load everything up in that cart, add some windshield washer fluid in here, and then we're gonna keep going. So I also have a bunch of videos that I recorded in the winter time of the winter driving. I was gonna make some videos for YouTube, but I don't know why I never got around to it. So I have a bunch of it uploaded. The intro is something that I did with the drone, and I have some videos like that of me driving of the roads and stuff in the winter time. It's pretty crazy, it's pretty wild. Boys and girls, so we got a little issue with the truck, so I give it gas and it just blows smoke and it loses power like crazy. And I've been getting horrible fuel economy too, so I think I have an idea what it is, but I've been struggling with it for pretty much this whole trip, but last like what, 10 hours. It's been really bad. At one point, PMs would only go to 1200 and it wouldn't go anymore. And I kept losing speed, downshifting, and I was pretty much crawling for like almost an hour at like 15 miles an hour. So what I think it is, I think it's the exhaust pressure sensor, because that's what the code says. So I gotta change out that sensor and see if it's gonna be running better or not. The only problem is I'm gonna change it, but it's weird because the check engine light will come and go and it'll drive normal, then it'll start doing it again. So it's like, even if I change it, you know, it'll show that everything is good, but at the end of the day, I don't know if it's good or not until I actually get loaded and actually start, you know, driving. Hopefully it's just that sensor. So when I was driving at night, my RPMs, everything would, like, it would go over 1200, but then I would have 0 turbo boost. So I'm pretty sure it is that sensor. It's just maybe the wiring is bad or the actual sensor is bad, and it just keeps throwing the code out. But it's weird because like the check engine light is on right now, so the code must be on, but it's driving fine. Only when I floor it, it'll kind of stutter up a little bit and throw some black smoke. But besides that, it's fine. It drives good, it's got boost, everything. But then sometimes it'll just pretty much derate everything, and it just won't let you go over like 1200 RPMs. And the power is just it doesn't exist at all. So yeah, I was gonna record a little bit earlier, but I was getting so frustrated with it, and I was thinking that was it. I'm gonna have to call a towing out. or call someone else to pick up my trailer, take you to the delivery, and I'm like over 1,000 miles. Well, I was over 1,000 miles away from my delivery in Vancouver. So I was kind of trying to put everything together. What am I gonna do? And there was no service. I was on 37, and I was maybe like 350 miles away from Kiwanga, where that's pretty much where you have service. So yeah, I was kind of struggling to see like what to do and how to do everything, so I didn't have time to record. But I mean, as you guys can see, it's still kind of doing that. Here, I'll kind of show you another example. So I'll downshift and I'll floor it. It's just going slow. I'll floor it again. It looks like it's choking and it's just dumping fuel for it to not choke. Like, it's really weird. So yeah, right now we left Kiwanga, so we're just driving to Prince George. Gonna fuel up over there. I'm gonna keep going to our destination. 7:43 a.m. and it is like, I believe it's like 5 or 6 p.m. right now. So yeah, I got another all-nighter. I hate these all-nighters. When you leave late in the evening, then you're pretty much all your shifts are night shifts. So it kind of sucks, but you know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna keep on moving, keep the wheels rolling.
Northwest, just one by here, but I'm getting caught up here. Yeah, there's nothing coming here either.
That sucks. Looks like that guy broke down. We are in the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport right now, and we're taking a flight back to South Carolina. It's Tuesday today. It's like 8:30 p.m. and we're ready to get on the airplane, and then we'll have to come back on Saturday.